Beyoncé's the only contemporary artist that I really idolize. I'm not even close to where I want to be. It's just a little mini step on the way. This is only the beginning. My dream is to have a bed of my own in Los Angeles and one in Sweden. Literally, when I go to the vocal coach, I'm like, "You are teaching me nothing, you know?" My dream is to stand in front of 60,000 people in an arena and know that everyone came because they wanted to make memories with me. I wear jewelry that I never take off. I have a ring and 2 necklaces. I always have them on and get scared when I have to take them off for photo shoots. The ring is my mom's, and she gave it to me for my 18th birthday. The necklace is the same one that my sister has. She's called Hanna, and the name is the chain. I think she's so cool, but I personally don't think I sound like Rihanna. But when I first released my music, I did get that comparison a lot. I never really thought about that, but it's a good thing. She's awesome. The only person I'd cry if I met would be Beyoncé. I, personally, do not consider myself to be some kind of Holy Mary of feminism. When I was about 9 or 10, I was on a few random talent shows in shopping malls. When I was little, I had concerts on the subway, and old ladies came up to me like, "You are so good." Could you imagine being from Siberia? Like, a small part of Russia, where it's like, when was the last time Russia was having a super big international pop star in the US? I don't know, but I can name a few from Sweden. I think that gives us a lot of confidence in being pop stars, because we're like, oh, we actually can. We know we can. I do pop, so pop is very broad. It could be anything from The Weeknd to Taylor Swift to Beyoncé to whatever is on the radio, basically. We're here for a little bit of time, and I just want to make the most out of it. I've always wanted to be a singer. If I have a day off, I'll get up at 3 in the afternoon and make some noodles. I fix my makeup and then party until 5 a.m. I like to spend as much time with my friends and family as possible. I've always just wanted people to look at me. I think my thing is that I don't know. And that's why I don't want to sing about this is me. This is who I am because, like, even the question, "Tell me about yourself," what are you supposed to say? Ooh, I'm a happy girl, but I'm sad, too? People are so complex. I have some friends, and they're super hipster, and they're like, all I want to do is sing in a jazz bar and to just make it to pay for the rent. And I'm like, cool, that's not what I want to do. I want as many people as possible to go to my concert. A lot of my friends send me Snapchats of when they're in the club, and they're like, it's your song. In the car on my way to the studio, I was listening to Where Are You Now with Justin Bieber and Jack U, so I was like, wow, this is such a banger. I loved the thought of having a ballad at the beginning and then just a massive drop. People say, oh, you're so good, and you're so young. It's like, no, I'm good, period. I would say that the majority of the people I work with are Swedish, very unknown producers and writers, but so talented. I'm still so young, so I feel like people have wanted to keep me in a no makeup fresh type of look. Sometimes artists are a little afraid of really putting the makeup on me. I'd like to sell out worldwide stadium tours. That'd be something. Or to have 60 number ones on Billboard. It really is a dream coming true, being on Billboard. That's absolutely one of my main goals, to have a number one on Billboard. That's a big thing for me. That means people are buying and listening to your music. The Monsters and Strangers. I love them so much. Some people can't sing, like honestly, but they're famous anyway, and they might be famous for being an artist, which is completely different from being a singer. It could be interesting doing something with Kanye. Mostly, I just write about feelings that people can relate to, because, yeah, I don't know who I am, and this is not my sound forever. I'm a human, so hopefully, I will always develop. I'm just waiting for the day when my songs aren't flying, because I kind of believe in Murphy's Law. If something can go wrong, it eventually will. I work so hard, but everything just goes my way. It's insane. History is important, but I just want to sing Beyoncé songs all day long in front of a mirror. In America, you can't say to your family, "Hey, I'm off to LA to make it as a songwriter. Sorry, I can't pay for the dentist." I think life is a chain of events. In my personal life, I would just feel like I will always be cool with everyone. It's very, very important to wash off makeup. Like, really wash it off. I used to be really bad and leave some on when I would go to bed, but it's so important to get it all off. I love eyebrows, so brow pencils and brow shadow are really important to me. I think whatever you love the most is where you should spend your money. I love to go all out once I start doing my makeup. I kind of tend to do a lot of it. So like foundation, contour, highlight, eyeliner, shadow, lashes, lipstick, everything. But I really, really love my contours. Everybody wants attention, more or less. I just want a lot. If you love attention and have a pretty decent voice, that's a pretty good combination. When I look at my streams on Spotify, and I just see it's hundreds of millions of streams, I think, wow, that's amazing. But you don't really get it. Once you see people in front of you singing along to your songs, it's real. I don't really have a type. I don't want to be a cliché, but personality is a big thing for me. You can find cute guys all over, but he's got to have some sort of sense of humor, which is so hard to find in a guy. He's got to be a bit smart. That's a beautiful thing. The more successful you are, the more people are going to come and be a part of music. I'm just being me on Instagram, and that's what I love about it. It's definitely personal, and it's like no one in my team would ever get my password for my Instagram. Like, that's a no-no. I've always loved to perform in front of people, but it became pretty serious when I participated in Sweden's Got Talent. I thought it would be a fun thing to do, and I was just like, okay, why not? And Mom was like, okay, sure, do this. So I did, and I won it. I always sang after every dinner, or when we had people over, or when we had a show in school. I just loved to be on stage and sing in front of people. For me, it's actually really hard to write about my real experience. Like to do a Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? It's so brave to actually write about things that happened and things you want to get off your chest, but I'm not really there yet. Of course, I consider myself a feminist, but I wouldn't say I'm a feminist genius or anything. I love to have a band, but dancers are my priority because I really want to show, you know? Sweden will always be my home. Since my childhood, there was like a fairy tale, so I'll always go back to it. I've always known that singing was some sort of calling for me. It comes naturally. If it weren't for singing, I don't know what else I would do with myself. Never Forget You was the first song I co-wrote. We have a history of great producers ABBA and Max Martin. We have proof of people being successful from Sweden. If it's a good song, it's a good song. I'll take it.